Yes, Thalith. Do you know who this person is? Do you know Jeffrey Bezos? Have you ever heard of him? Who is he? Hmm?
No.
No? Lilas, at the end of your the writing, you're going to find the comment في نفس الملف. يعني أنا وضعت ملف تصويب، مثلا حملت ملفك يا ليلاس. لا أعلم إذا صححت ورقتك أم لا، لكن حملت الملف، صححت عليه الأخطاء الموجودة، وفي الأخير كتبت the comment. Okay. Jeffrey Bezos is the owner of.
معلمة حق أمازون.
Yes, thank you, Ilaf. The owner of Amazon.com. Yes. Do you know Amazon, the website that all of us buy from? He is the owner of Amazon. Now, he was, I think, the richest man in the world for 4 years, but now he is not. Okay, and I think it's related, not because he doesn't make any more money, but because of, I think he got divorced from his wife, so he had to pay. I think they have to pay half of his wealth to his wife. That's why he didn't. He's not the richest man in the world. Okay, طيب, we're going now to listen and read to the text here. Okay, but while you listen, you have to pay attention to the blanks. You're going to put, can you see this box? You're going to put the words into the box, but pay attention. You're going to put when into the blanks for 3 times. So when here and here and here, for example, 3 times. Where you're going to use it in the blanks for 2 times, here and here, for example. Then for 1 time, and after 1 day, by and as. Okay? Like while he reads the passage, he's going to tell you the answers of the blanks. So you need to have your pen and immediately write the answer in the blanks. Okay, so let's listen.
10. Writing. Jeffrey P. Bezos was born in 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He displayed a remarkable mechanical aptitude when he managed to dismantle his crib with a screwdriver as a toddler. When Jeffrey was a teenager, the family moved to Miami, where he discovered computers. He graduated from high school, a valedictorian of his class. He then completed his studies in computer science and electrical engineering at Princeton University. After graduation, he worked at some well-known firms on Wall Street. It looked as if Jeff would have a successful career in finance when he made a discovery that changed his life and changed the course of business forever. The Internet had been used mainly by the Defense Department, the government, and academic researchers until as late as 1994. One day, Jeff Bezos observed that Internet usage was increasing by 2,300% a year. He researched the top 20 mail order businesses and found that books were the only item for which no catalog existed, as it would be far too big to mail. He attended the American Booksellers Convention the very next day, where he discovered that major wholesalers had already compiled electronic lists of their inventory. All he needed was a location on the Internet. The new online company was set up in a two-bedroom house with a garage in Seattle. On July 16, 1995, the site was open to the world. By September, it had weekly sales of $20,000. The business grew faster than anyone could have predicted. When the online book-selling business expanded to include an endless range of products, from clothing to electronic goods to furniture and so on, skeptics thought it was growing too fast to be successful. As it turned out, it was the smartest move anyone could have made that changed the face of commerce forever and turned several members of the Bezos family into billionaires.
Okay, so this was a passage about Jeffrey and how he came up with the idea of selling things online. Now, Thalith, do you think it's a smart idea that he came up with? يعني imagine 20 years ago and he came up with this idea. Do you think it's a smart idea? Yes, me too, Lilas. I think it's very smart of him. Imagine 20 years ago where people think that that if you want to buy something, you have to go to the store yourself and then you buy it. And sometimes people they don't have some stores in their cities. Okay, so maybe if they travel, then they are going to buy things. If they didn't, then they don't have it. Okay, like that. Do you prefer to buy
Yeah,
things?
but
Oh,
he
yes,
actually
Dana.
stepped down from being CEO of Amazon a couple of days ago.
Really? Why?
Yeah, because of some scandal about how he treats his employees.
Oh, well, it's the first time that I hear about that.
Yeah, because like more than 40,000 employees had COVID-19 and he
Uh-huh.
overworked them and underpaid them, so
So
people are
that's why he's stepping down? He quit, you mean?
yeah, no. He's stepping now to like executive producer or something like this, but
Oh,
yeah, he's
okay.
not the CEO anymore.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. So because I think I've heard that before, that there were some employees that they were mad because he let them work while the pandemic was at its explode. He let them work and he didn't care. I think I've heard about that, but this is the first time that I hear that he stepped down because of this.
Yeah, it happened only like a couple of days ago.
Yeah, well, they deserve it. Um, well, even though I think it's a very smart idea from him to come up with this thing that he had to what to sell things online. Now, Salis, do you prefer to buy things online or do you prefer to go to the store by yourself and touch the product? Which way do you prefer? Yeah, it's very sad, Lilas. I think all people, whether they are rich or not, but maybe for him because he's focusing only on getting money, and that's why maybe he didn't care about the employees. And look what happened to him. And also, yes, for me, I think buying things online is very easy. I prefer buying things online. What about you, Talith? Do you prefer to go to the store by yourself? Hmm. Some students said that from other classes, they said that if they have to buy clothes, then they prefer to go to the store themselves. If it's other things, then it's okay. What about you? I think for me, I would buy clothes and other stuff online instead of going to stores. Okay, so let's fill here in the blank as we said before. So number one, what do you think? Jeffrey was a teenager. The family moved to Miami. Yes, Ilaf.
When Jeffrey was a teenager.
Thank you. When Jeffrey was a teenager, just a minute. The family moved to Miami, and then blank, he discovered computers. What do you think, Zainab?
Where?
Yes, where he discovered computers. Number three, he blank completed his studies in computer science. ها ثالث يلا رنيم.
Then
Yes, he then completed his studies in computer science. Number four, blank graduation, he worked at some well-known firms. Firm mean company. Hmm? Thalith, we already used the box that we have above. When, where, by, as. Yes, Zainab?
After.
Yes, after graduation. Number five, sorry. But a blank, he made a discovery that changed his life. Yes, Lilas?
When?
Yes, but when? Number five. Very good. So, but when he made a discovery that changed his life and changed the course of business forever. Number six. Here we have blank. Jeff Bezos observed that internet usage. Yes, Thalith? Yes. If you listened well, you will see that he already mentioned all of these. Yes, Ranim?
One day.
Yes, one day. Very good. One day, Jeff Bezos observed. Number seven, blank, he discovered that major wholesalers. Yes, Nof. Hello, Nof.
Where?
Yes, when. Very good. So when he discovered. Number eight, blank September, it had weekly sales. Blank September. So we have by, we have as, and what also? Also one, when. There is one when that we didn't use. Yes, Sarah?
By.
Thank you. By September. Number nine, the online book selling business, blank, the online book selling business expanded to include, what do you think? Yes, Ilaf?
When?
Yeah, again, we have when. Very good. And the last one that we didn't use, it's going to be Nof. Are you raising your hand?
Yes, as.
Yes, thank you so much. As it turned out. Okay, right. Now let me tell you what you are going to write.
Teacher?
Yes, Lila.
Number 7, I wrote where, but I'm not sure if it's correct or not.
And we didn't write where?
You wrote when.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think. Let me check. Okay, yes, it's where. Yes, it's where. I'm sorry, Thalith. Please erase this. Okay, it's going to be where. Number 7 is where. Thank you, Lilas. Okay. Now here in your book, Thalith, let me tell you what you are going to write. You have to submit this writing on Sunday next week, inshallah. طيب, الشيء الذي لاحظته, or let's see what we're going to write about. You have to choose, just as the example here, you have to choose a famous and or a wealthy person. So it's up to you whether you want to choose a wealthy person like Jeffrey, or if you want to choose a famous person. But please pay attention on the person that you choose. Choose a person that got from poverty, being poor, to wealth, being rich, or from obscurity to fame. يعني choose someone who, don't choose someone who's his family is very rich, or that he got money from something suddenly. No, choose someone that have his life has events or steps, just like Jeffrey. Jeffrey, as we see here in the passage, they gave us first of all where his family from, and then they moved to a city. Then his studies in the university. What did he study and what is the university? And then they talked about his first work. Then there is 2 paragraphs where they talked about how he discovered selling online. And the last paragraph, they said that he became millionaire and also members from his family. So you see, it's the steps. I needed to choose someone like this, someone who got steps. Okay? For example, don't choose Donald Trump. مثلا, Donald Trump, his family is rich already. So choose someone that got from poverty, he was poor, and then he worked on himself. There are steps, you understand? Or someone who's famous, but not suddenly famous from something. No, he had to work in this place, and then he had to do this thing, and then this program, until he became very famous. Clear? طيب. What do you need about this? We don't need this. This is just to help you. إذا تفتكرون في الرايتنج في الوحدة الأولى كان يوجد إنه ليس مقارنة بين شخصين بقدر ما يعني كيف هما الاثنين عايشين يعني مع بعض. So there was like this square, 2 squares like this. Okay. Some people, okay, some students, they just fill in the blank and then they just send me this without essay. ثالث, I don't need this. حتى هذا التable, I don't need it. This is just to help you. Do you want to fill in the blank here to organize your ideas? You can. You don't? Then don't. I don't need this. The only thing that I need is what? Is your essay. Okay? طيب, pay attention to stuff here, some stuff here when you write. First of all, when you write an essay ثالث مثل ما قلت لكم الرايتنج الأول في بعضكم ممكن يفتحوا الآن ويوجد ملف تصويب الذي أنا صححته. Okay, فمثلا if you want to write an essay, or when I say an essay, it should be into paragraphs. Don't write sentences all together without paragraphs. No, it should be into paragraphs. Okay, your essay should be descriptive. Okay, يعني وصفي. So you have the main life and events for this person. Okay, list the events in chronological order. يعني ابدأي لي بترتيب زمني. كان أول شيء فعل هكذا، بعدها فعل هكذا، بعدها he worked in this place، بعدها he did this thing until he become what? Billionaire or millionaire or whatever or famous. Okay, لازم يكون chronological order، ترتيب زمني. Okay, use connectors. What are the connectors? The one that we fill in the blank. When, then, where, after, while, however. لماذا نستخدم connectors ثالث? To make your essay more smooth. Okay? Until now, we don't know if you're going to have a writing in the final exam. We don't know. That's why I'm correcting your papers. Okay? So please, if we're going to have writing at the end, or sorry, in the final exam, so you have to pay attention that you write very well. Okay, احتاج ترجع الآن بعضكم ممكن يجد التصحيح للرايتنج السابق. Okay, you have to be descriptive, meaning that you have to describe the person character, you have to describe the qualities and actions. لماذا being descriptive also will make you write more words? Why? Because I needed to write 200 words. Please, some of you wrote only paragraph. You are too old for writing only a paragraph. You should write an essay with many paragraphs, with 4 paragraphs or 5 paragraphs. Okay? Is it clear, ثالث? Are you with me?
Yes.
Thank you, Ilham. طيب, one thing also you should pay attention to, أرسلي لي يا ثالث الملف أو اكتبيه في ملف وورد. أوكي؟ لا تكتبيه في ملف PDF. الذين أرسلوا في ملف PDF صح، أنا صححته لكم، لكن يعني كان صعب علي التصحيح. لكن في ملف الوورد كنت مثلا أضع إنه هذه الكلمة خطأ، أمسح هذه الكلمة أكتب تصحيح في الأخير. طبعا في كل writing أنا صححته كان في الأخير teacher's comment. I wrote a comment for each one of you. Okay, so please send it on a Word document. It would be easy for me. Any question?
تيتشر أين أجد ملف التصحيح؟
والله لا أعلم يا إلاف كيف أظهر لكم، لكن ربما موجود في الواجبات. يعني أفتح الواجبات المنزلية. أنا خلاص رفعت الملف، يعني مثلا أنا نزلت ملفك يا إلاف وصححته ورجعت رفعته مرة ثانية كملف تصويب. يظهر لي أنا في الموقع إذا أريد أن أرفع ملف تصويب فأنا رفعته، لكن كيف يظهر لك والله لا أعلم. ربما تجدينه في نفس الواجب إنه يظهر لك يوجد ملف تصويب أو شيء.
حسن.
Okay. طيب this writing you should submit this on Sunday next week. لو لاحظت يا ثالث في كل writing أنا أعطي أسبوع كامل، أسبوع كامل للكتابة يعني لحل هذا الواجب. فعلى الأقل أتوقع إنه 3/4 الفصل يحل الواجب. Okay. So please do that. Okay, there is one thing that we didn't do, Salis, if you remember. We said that we're going to do the vocabulary building that is related to the reading passage here on page 25. We didn't do it, right? Okay. We didn't do it, صح يا ثالث؟ Hello? ثالث, did we do this exercise? Yes, me too. I
No.
think, yeah, I think we didn't do it. Okay, so only you have to do is that you're going to, those new vocabulary, you're going to find them here in the passage. Okay, so I just needed to what? To match the words with their meanings. Okay, I will give you 2 minutes. I think that not all of you did that. So I will give you 2 minutes and then we're going to answer together. Okay, let's start. So the first word is renowned. What do you think the meaning of this word? Yes, Lama? Are you raising your hand?
Yes, A. Noun respected and admired.
Thank you. Yes, it is A. It means that he is known and respected. Number 2, comply with, which means, Sarah?
G.
Yes, can you read it?
B. N.
Accordance.
Accordance. Agreement with
Agreement.
OP.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. Be in accordance, agreement with, or obey. So number 2 is G. Thank you. Number 3, hurdle. Hurdle means an obstacle. I already said the answer. Yes, Thalith, what do you think? Lama, turn on your mic, Lama, please.
E.
Can you read it?
An obstacle, a problem, or difficulty.
Yes, thank you so much. Number 4, implement. What do you think the meaning of implement? يلا رنيم.
B, to put into practice, to make
Yeah,
change.
to put into practice or to make change. Number 5, founder. The founder of something means? Who is the founder of Amazon? So what is the meaning of founder? Yes, Sarah. You're raising your hand, Sarah?
Teacher, can I answer?
Okay, yes, Yaqeen.
H, the person or people that it's.
Yes, thank you. Person or people that establish an organization. Number 6, endowment, which means?
F.
Which is? Can you read it?
Strong disagreement or argument.
Are you sure?
Yes.
This is the one that you chose. It's going to be the meaning of the next one, dispute. We're talking about endowment, so?
D.
Yeah, it's amount of money.
That is given as income.
Thank you. It's amount of money that is given as income. Number 7, dispute. Dispute. Yes, Thalith, we only have D and, C and F. We only have C and F. So which one the meaning of dispute? C or F? Come on, Thalith, people, raise your hand, participate.
F.
Thank you, Lama. So it's going to be F. And the last one, yeah, Raneem. It's going to, oh, you're just raising your hand? So the last one, yes, Sarah, it's C. Things to value that are owned by a person. Okay. Okay, again, Thalith, those vocabulary, I think all of you, it's new for you. So in order to study well before the exam, okay, you have to start using them in sentences. You have to see how they are in sentences. Okay, pay attention to that. طيب, do you have any question?
No, thank you, teacher.
You're welcome, honey. Okay, let me take the attendance and then you're free to go. just a minute, Salif.